Your host Christian Trinity, featuring Christian Prince, an educational Christian video.
So he is saying to you that the highest scholars of Islam, they could not answer the question about the differences between the Quran. And even the most close companion to the false prophet Muhammad, almost he left Islam because of it. And you stupid you got the answer in 2 seconds in ChatGPT. Mr. Holes in the narrative, continue.
To get into that issue.
Okay, fine.
Why do I not want to get to that issue? Here's the point. These issues should only be discussed amongst people who know what the qira'at are and who understand some of these questions that are being
So
raised.
is what you're saying the shak that came, or not the shak, but the crisis that you had was in relation to this question of the relationship between the ahruf and the qira'at, basically?
No, the crisis I had wasn't that. The crisis I had was, well, yeah, wait, that was what generated. But what was the crisis? The crisis was very simple. And by the way, this is now a well-known open secret amongst many Muslim graduate students and academics around the world. And this is well known. Traditional understandings of ahruf and qira'at cannot answer some of these pressing questions that are now being poked by our people outside of, by our academics, by their academics outside of the faith tradition. You see, in a Muslim environment, there's always some respect that we have for the Quran. We should. In a Muslim environment, we'll press a little bit and then we'll say, okay, khalas, sami'na wa ata'na. And that's great, alhamdulillah. When you go to academia, they don't have that red line. And they're going to just, you know, the famous story of the emperor with no clothes. They're going to just point out, no, that doesn't make any sense. Well, that's not true, and this and that. And they'll bring issues, which I'm not going to mention explicitly, that you know are true because they're in your own books. They're not inventing anything new. They'll bring you riwayat and they'll bring you athar, and then you add to that very well-known issues of, I don't even want to be explicit. And then you bring on top of that makhtutat, and then. And it's very clear to you and to every single very advanced student and specialist that the standard narrative has holes in it. That's what I'm going to say.
You blondie, did the ChatGPT says to you that the standard narrative has hole? Or you are the one who have a hole in the internet and you are trying to make money from it because you know that the Muslim will swarm your page?
Defending your claim, you resort to insulting me and calling me horrible, horrible names over and over and over again. You couldn't have found a better argument. I don't even know who you are. I didn't even know what your name was.
You went to him and you called him liar and you poke his eye, and now you are crying, playing a victim. What about accusing him that he raped you too? Because it's a trend these days, right? Did he do anything to you? Did he touch you? You want to play victim now? You got an open heart.
I've got an open heart, an open mind, and I'm a seeker of truth. Lastly,
okay, let me get you busted, you stupid seeker of a truth. Do you know how to read? Seeker of truth? This is the Muslim website. I will give you just an example. And this is a book. It's called Tafsir al-Quran by Ibn Kathir. In case you do not know Ibn Kathir, you can ask ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, who is Ibn Kathir? He is a Hollywood actor. So this is Ibn Kathir, one of the highest scumbags in Islam, and who defend Islam. And we will see what he said about different reading of the Quran. So either your ChatGPT is telling the truth, or you are manipulating ChatGPT to tell you what you like the software to say. So here, this is he is explaining the Quran, and the verse here, we are people here, we have degrees in Islam, not like you ChatGPT, potato, blondie. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. And the sun run to its fixed course. So this is what the Quran is saying. This is the most popular Quran saying. And the sun, and here the translation, let us zoom in. And the sun runs on its fixed course for a term appointed. That is a decree of the Almighty, all-knowing. So this is the Quran. This is the Quran of Warsh. Sorry, the Quran of Hafs. But in the Quran of Warsh, especially you mentioned in your previous video, the short one, if we go back to the short one, you mentioned the two names Hafs and Warsh.
You have to see this.
It's not true that all Muslims read the same Quran. No, that's not true. You have at least 14 versions of the Arabic Quran still in circulation today. I'll name you two, Hafs and Warsh.
Let's ask ChatGPT. Hey ChatGPT, I have a question. So I just watched a video and this person said that there is two different Qurans called the Hafs and the Welsh. Are these two completely different Qurans?
So she mentioned Hafs and Warsh, correct? Let us give her a finger using the finger of Ibn Kathir. Again, I'm not using the finger in a dirty way. I'm just poking your ChatGPT. So this is Ibn Kathir. We saw what Ibn Kathir is saying, what the Quran is saying about the Quran of Hafs. Now let us see what Warsh says. According to the Quran of Warsh, this is Hafs. Until now, this is Hafs. The sun runs to its fixed course. All right. If we go a little bit down, we will see the sun runs with no fixed course. Is that the same? No. The previous one, the sun runs to a fixed course. This one, this Quran, the sun does not run to a fixed course. Who is the one who recited this way? Huh? Read with me carefully. So here it says here to you, on its fixed course for a term appointed means it has appointed will be not go beyond that. It was also said it mean keep moving in a summer orbit for a certain time. It does not exceed. Then it move on its winter orbit for a certain time and does not exceed. And this was narrated by the following Quran makers: Abdullah ibn Umar, may Allah bless him, Ibn Mas'ud, and Ibn Abbas. Three names. They recited the following as: the sun does not run to a fixed course. وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لَا مُسْتَقَرَّ لَهَا. The sun does not run to a fixed course. So is the reading is the same as ChatGPT said? No, because here the sun does not run to a fixed course. Does not. The previous Quran, the sun ran to a fixed course. And is that the guy who is lying? This is the Muslims. This is the highest scholar of the Muslims. So the stupid you, when you come and you ask a ChatGPT, which you manipulate just to make it answer as you wish, we laugh at you. One of those two readings have to be wrong or false because they oppose each other. One saying the sun runs to a fixed course, and the other one saying the sun does not run to a fixed course. It's like saying the car will stop in the way, and the other one saying the car will never stop in the way. Which one? It can't be the same. Especially we are talking about the sun movement, which is proven, by the way, in either one, that the stupid Muhammad is a false prophet because he was talking about the sun setting during the night and the day. So Muhammad, he explained, if we copy from here, and we take it to the hadith. In case you do not know what hadith, I'm sure now you know, because you are making money from the Muslim business. We copy it, we will find what Muhammad and how Muhammad. Ask ChatGPT. I don't have an account in ChatGPT, you have to pay. Hey ChatGPT. Hold on, maybe my phone have a ChatGPT. Let me see. It have Google. Let us ask Google. Hey Google, did the Prophet Muhammad say that the sun goes every day and sit down under the throne of Allah?
To be continued. If you enjoyed this video, consider buying me a coffee. With that, you be helping me put out more educational Christian videos. Thank you.